Hello Leo, I am Poetic Heretic, and this is your February 2017 Tarot Forecast. Do remember you can use these videos for your sun, rising, and moon signs. So let us begin. You begin the month with the Sun card reversed. This is a card indicating there may be some immorality and some dishonesty around you. This first card here is talking about the current outside influences on your life situation, right here at the beginning of the month of February. So there may be some dishonest people around you, some liars, some deceivers, some people to look out for, like hidden enemies, as we also see with the Moon card coming up here. This can also indicate a difficulty in feeling optimistic. So you might have some feelings of sadness, of melancholy. You might be feeling just kind of pessimistic. And so the card is advising you to try to feel your optimism again and to try to just focus on new positive beginnings as well, because the Sun card upright is about new positive beginnings. The next card, what may help or hinder you, we have the Five of Wands. Now this is again pointing to the conflict around you, and or the dishonest or immoral people that may be lurking around you. This card is saying that what will help you this month is if you move forward and make progress despite conflict and fighting. If you make progress anyway, move forward anyway. It's also saying that considering alternative approaches could be beneficial to you. So there may be a situation that is fairly unwanted that you can avoid altogether by considering an alternative approach and doing it a different way, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're doing. And so when we take these together, the Five of Wands crossing over the Sun reversed is like saying, make progress anyway and be happy anyway. With the Two of Pentacles as your underlying energy, the Two of Pentacles reversed, this is again saying the energy of an inability to try alternative approaches. So again, try those alternative approaches if you're able to. And don't let the fighting and conflict stop you, because that might try to hold you down. Now the Two of Pentacles reversed is also success or progress being delayed. Delayed by the fighting and conflict, delayed by immoral people, immoral behavior. So be on the lookout for that. The next card, the Chariot reversed, for the past and issues you've had to deal with. This is talking about issues around the home and family. In fact, this whole spread, basically there's a lot indicating relationship issues with the home and family and or a work situation. Like, notice that we've got 4 sevens here. The Chariot is a 7, and then we've got 1, 2, 3 more 7s, so 4 sevens in total. 7s are Libra, and that's talking about relationships and seeking harmony. And so that's a huge theme for you this month, is relationships. And this card, the Chariot reverse, is indicating that in the past you may have had some issues around relationships, particularly with the home and family. This can also be like a loss of desire or a lack of ambition and drive. So you may have felt that way to some extent, and that could be also what is bled into the present with the Sun card reversed, as you're still feeling some of that pessimism or sadness from some of these issues that may have gone on. Or for others, it may just be that you're feeling okay, but you're not feeling great. So a couple of possibilities there. But the Chariot is mainly always talking about the home and family. And so if it's reversed, it's issues around the home and family primarily. The next card, the Four of Swords, for what you hope to achieve, what you want to achieve. This is a card about taking a break. So you're basically saying that you want to take a break from life in general, or you want to take a break from this difficult situation involving fighting and conflict, involving immoral people. You're wanting to take a break from it, you're wanting to get away from it, you're wanting privacy, retreat. This is also a card of research and investigation, and so for a minority of you, you might even be aware of some corruption going on, and you want to get to the bottom of it. You want to investigate it and figure out what the source of it is, basically. You might also be feeling, as we see here, that so little progress is being made with this work situation, or maybe a family situation anyway, but this particular is probably a work situation. You may be feeling that so little progress is being made with it that you feel like you might as well just take a break anyway, because you're just like, well, nothing's really happening, so I might as well just get the hell out of here, basically, is how you may be feeling. Also, it could be that that the situation is being delayed because there are too many details to figure out, too many specifics. The work project or whatever it is may be in this state of frustration or conflict or delay because too many people have to figure out too many specifics, and that's just slowing it all way down, and you're saying you feel like getting away from all of it. The next card for the near future, the Moon. This is again talking about the hidden enemies, about the immoral behavior, about the evil acts, perhaps not literally evil, but the dark deeds going on in the shadows, the things that are unseen that can affect you, usually negatively, when we're talking about the Moon card, when we have the Moon card. It's also a card of feeling the fear and anxiety and paranoia and suspicion of other people, and that something is going on beneath the surface. But from the looks of it here, those feelings are probably well placed. Those feelings are probably justified because it looks like there is something going on beneath the surface. There's someone, or maybe a group of people, that are doing something that they really should not be doing, that they're really not supposed to be doing. And it's also a card of illusion, and so and like things not being what they seem. And so it may seem, it may be like that early on in the month, about 1 or 2 weeks into the month of February, is that you're either questioning reality and or things are not what they seem. But remember, whatever happens, the Five of Wands is advising you it'll be to your advantage to move forward and make progress anyway, and to try to stay optimistic anyway. But this bleeds right into the Seven of Cups here, with the Seven of Cups being a card of feeling like lost in an illusion, like things are not what they seem, a sense of otherworldliness, And so it could be that with what you're experiencing, it has you in a state of disbelief or disillusionment or maybe illusionment, depending on how you look at it. And things just are not, things just don't seem like they're making as much sense about halfway through the month, or you're questioning things. Things seem off. Things seem weird. Now, sometimes on a more positive side, this card can actually mean that you're feeling more loving and understanding. So for some of you, about halfway through the month, if you're having issues like relationship issues or whatever, this may be you're reaching a point where you feel more loving and understanding and things begin to improve. Because this spread does have a happy ending, by the way. It does have a happy ending. So this may be where things begin to improve for some of you. But for others, this could still be, you're feeling illusioned or disillusioned. You could also be feeling like you're not being recognized for the hard work that you're doing, and like you're being overlooked and exploited. And on that note, actually, both this card and the moon card can refer to, well, vampirism, basically. And so you might feel like people around you are parasites, just sucking the life right out of you. And you might still feel like parasitized or drained about halfway through the month. And I'd say especially with the moon card here. And then notice like we have the sun reversed, like the sun is blocked, and it's like vampires like to do their evil acts in the cover of night. And here we have the moon, it's upright, and the sun reversed, as if to imply nighttime, both of them, the sun being blocked, the moon being out. And so it's like the vampires are lurking in your midst and engaged in all sorts of nefarious activities in the shadows, out of sight, engaged in their unscrupulous acts, their evil activity, whatever it is. And so, you might just feel like there are people around you that are behaving in this vampiristic or parasitic manner, and it could be getting to you about halfway through the month. Although, when we look at like with the Five of Wands here, it might also be that, there, one or more of these people, these unscrupulous people, they're not even focused on you primarily. They're just targeting a large group of people, or involved in a situation where they're negatively affecting a large group of people. And again, remember, you want to make progress anyway. You want to try to stay optimistic anyway. So, the next card, the Two of Wands reversed, for the outside force coming in. This could be another turning point card because it's a 2, it's reversed. Earlier we had a 2 reversed for the underlying energy. This may very well be the end of like an unhealthy collaboration that seems likely to be going on here. This could be something that happens that finally terminates that unhealthy, chaotic collaboration that might not really be getting anywhere anyway. And after this, we have the Seven of Swords reversed, which indicates improved time. So this might be where, finally something happens and that unhealthy situation is put to an end and things improve significantly after that. However, this can also be, when it's the outside force coming in, like a person or a situation, someone or something that tries to get involved with you, that you'd really be better off just not having anything to do with. So it could be that kind of a person or that kind of a thing, that kind of a situation. And this can also be something that happens that creates setbacks, can even be sabotage. But I'm thinking the most likely, I'm thinking what will be the case for most Leos watching this will be that this is where the ties are finally cut with an unhealthy situation, especially an unhealthy collaboration, like a work project, but it could, it could be anything. The ties cut with um, maybe a more personal relationship. I mean, we do have, again, 4 sevens representing relationships on the table, by the way. And just to back up a bit here, Chariot card is ruled by Cancer, which is about the home and family. And then we have the Four of Swords, which is a 4, which is Cancer, home and family. And so that's, again, kind of why I'm saying here, part of why I'm saying that the home and family seems to be a significant factor in this, although the primary thing is relationships. And then we have some kind of like work situation, likely worked in there as well, involved in the mix as well. For the next card, for your hopes or fears, the 7 of Pentacles reversed. This is your hoping for improvement with a work situation. This is another card indicating that you want recognition for the hard work that you've done, and you want rewarded for it, and you're hoping that you get the due rewards and recognition for the hard work that you've done. This can also be no longer feeling emotionally blocked, which the Chariot reverse can kind of indicate. So if you've had like an emotional blockage for a while, it's like saying that this month you're hoping to be freed of that, and it more or less looks like you're going to get that, or at least you're going to get some of that. And so that this is mainly having to do, though, I think, with this spread with work, with it being Pentacles, Earth, associated with money and work. And it's like you hope to cease being taken advantage of, and you hope to be able to conduct yourself professionally and efficiently in work situations and in general as well. The outcome card, we have the 7 of Swords reversed. So it looks like what's happening here is around the end of the month, Leo, you finally say that enough is enough. You're just not going to put up with whatever craziness this is anymore, whether it's a work situation or a family situation or whatever kind of situation it is. You're just not going to put up with it anymore. You're demanding to be treated better. You're demanding to get the recognition and rewards you deserve for your insights and for your genius, for your hard work. It's a card of things being back to normal. It's a card of improved relationships improving. It's a card of work proceeding smoothly and efficiently. It's a card of enhanced efficiency. It's a card of improvement in general, in other words, with relationships and with work largely as well. And it's like saying you're no longer being taken advantage of. You're demanding to get the rewards you deserve, and basically the implication is more or less that you do get them. So that's about it, Leo. Yes, it looks like you do have some chaotic energy this month, with some crazy, immoral, vampiristic people, parasites possibly lurking in the shadows and trying to bring you down. But remember the advice of the 5 of Wands and the Sun card here. It's like, just move forward anyway. Just keep your head held high anyway, and be happy and optimistic anyway, because there's really no reason not to be. And looking at it in a more optimistic way, like the Sun card advises here, will automatically help you and maybe even help you head off some of this darker energy, basically. And also remember, consider alternative approaches. Consider alternative approaches if possible. And then, but the good news is, regardless of what path you take this month, for every Leo out there, the most likely outcome is a good one. The most likely outcome is things improve, they're back to normal, things are peaceful again, and so that's something that you really have to look forward to. So, hope you have a great month, Leo. This has been a tarot forecast for the sign of Leo for the month of February 2017 from Poetic Heretic. Don't forget to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.